in, folks.
Here we go, top of the morning. This dude's drunk. Early Monday morning. I don't know what you put in your coffee, bro. You got a little Irish coffee there going on?
Yeah. We live again, folks.
Yes, sir. Salute to everybody in the building with us. You know what I mean? Shout to everybody here. Hope everybody had a great morning, man. Yo, Mark, how was your weekend, brother? Everything good?
Good, but let the people know just in case they didn't.
You are now watching Jay in the Morning with your host, Jay Harlem and Jay Moggenheim, live on Mog TV.
You know it. Yeah, man. So here we are, man. Listen, salute to Team USA. Clap it up. They did crazy. You know, it was such a crazy weekend. Very exciting for those who don't watch and those who do watch. Crazy races, man. A lot of controversy too, though. A lot of controversy out there as well. You know, it's look. You think that was set up or not, man?
We'll get into that. But shit, since we are officially live now, and we had to restart, I need to go to the other room, so I'm gonna hit him with a quick musical interlude real fast while I go grab that, and then and this song too. Shout out to my man. This is I dedicate this track. I hope I don't get flagged, but we'll find out. But it was a mixtape thing off Dat Piff, so I don't think it might be it's probably not gonna get hit with the flag. However, my man was on some shit, and now it's very, very relevant about the things this artist was covering back in. Let me see if I can pull up the year.
All right, let's see. We featuring the artist of the morning. Artist of the morning. New segment, artist of the morning.
Artist of the morning.
You understand what I'm saying? Here we go. Get your groove on.
Hopefully you can. I didn't load it up. I just got it playing on the speaker on the other computer.
Members of the hip-hop community are mourning the shocking death of well-known rap.
That sounds straight so far.
Sound all right. Give a little more volume.
Okay. Because I could load it up on the StreamYard, but I'm just playing the speaker to speaker.
Nah, it's all good.
This morning in a hotel room in Los Angeles.
It was 2:00 this afternoon when authorities say they found her in her hotel room.
Actor, comedian, died early Saturday morning in Chicago.
He was suffering from a lung condition called sarcoidosis, which many of us probably haven't heard until this morning.
The death of a child star died today in the Utah hospital 2 days after suffering a brain hemorrhage.
He was found dead today in an apartment here in New York City.
His body was discovered yesterday. Cleaning lady found him face down at the foot of his bed. They did confirm that prescription sleeping pills were found in his apartment, taken from the apartment, though.
Reporter found bottles of prescription pills
inside her hotel room bathtub.
Tragic death of actor performer who was known for his extraordinary range after what they believe was a heroin overdose.
Reporting that he died following a cardiac.
Morning.
That guy that tough will be on the street waving a gun, screaming, "They are trying to kill me." What's going on?
That someone is trying to kill me. I called 3 times. I run down the highway. Okay, I come back and
Long ass intro.
You
so focused on who fucking who, you don't realize who fucking you. You so sucker than the who fucking who, you don't realize who fucking you. Motherfucker been on you.
You can hear that, right? It sounds clear.
It sounds a little faded. You might need to download it and play it clearer just to do your man some justice. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can do that.
Let's give them a good feature in the morning. Let's not let everybody else miss out on the sound you trying to let them hear. You know.
Yeah.
Salute to everybody in the building. You know what I mean? Backpack Val, V Swells, Jake Guapo, Jack Pack Val in the building. You know what I'm saying? Good morning to you guys. Happy joining us. Happy anybody else who's joining us in the bushes. You know, we got to cut the hedges sometimes, but it's all good. But yeah, man, it was a crazy weekend. Team USA did their thing, you know. Back to different things. A lot of other stories going on with that whole boxing thing too. A lot of people got things wrong, you know.
Which one?
With the boxing. Yeah, with the boxing, the lady that she quit. She tapped out. She was like, no mas. She did the Duran. She was like, no mas, and everybody was like, oh, even Trump messed up, because he even jumped on the train with that, like, oh, that's why she's a trans and dot. Like, yeah, you messed up.
Had to walk that back. However, I don't know. I think that still might be a double. You know what I mean? I don't know. I can't. Based on all the facts they come out with, because I don't know if you knew that they had went back to, like, I guess she had been ineligible on some European boxing thing because of a chromosome violation, and they saying basically she just kind of born like that. That's the angle that the world is saying is the truth, that she just got a high level of
testosterone. Yeah. I mean, it's possible. Yeah. Listen. When it comes to science, only certain people can argue it. Everybody else is just an opinion. You know what I mean? So she got hit pretty hard, bro. She was like, no.
I'm sure I mean, you can look at whole fucking, like, for example, when I look at girls basketball, right? Not WNBA, but even like college hoops in the Final Four and shit, I predict like who gonna win. I just gotta look at their starting five, you know what I'm saying? And the more manly they look, they higher percentage they gonna win.
Hey, those are your thoughts of Jay Morgenheim, not affiliated with Jay Waits, Harlem.
So, but I'm just saying, like, you be like, well, who gonna win? You be like, man, them motherfuckers, like, they're like, and like / like, I used to tell my kids this when I used to coach them. And I knew this wasn't necessarily true, because you go get spanked by a white squad that was organized. But I used to tell the boys, I said, if we had to fight all of them right there, you think they could beat us? And they'd be like, no. I'm like, then they shouldn't be able to beat you on this basketball court. Blah, 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 blah. But the same thing with the women. Like the manlier, the tougher, the more muscular the women look, I'd be like, they finna smash these chicks. You know what I mean? So I say all that to say, the boxing chick could just be more of a butchy type chick, and you know what I mean. You all going to school, seen, just that it is true. You know what I mean. She could just be more manly, and the world says she was a tranny because that's what's going on, and that's the rabbit hole they went down. But I don't know. But I heard it was not. She wasn't the only athlete. That was just the
one. Because that's what they said exactly. Because she made a spectacle. Yeah. That was the whole thing. Like, shorty, if she would have said, like, she even came out and said it, like, if she would have went and shook her hand, it wouldn't have went so crazy, because it would have just showed sportsmanship. She would have tapped out. That's it. But because she did that whole fiasco, she knew what she was doing, and now she even looks bad, because regardless of the fact, the people in the Olympics let her box. You understand what I'm saying? Like we saw that other story from that dude. Like, that's crazy in itself. Yeah. With the oh man, that's nuts, man. What you got for us, man? Jay, this morning, it's crazy. The weekend was nuts, bro.
The weekend was nuts. I don't know, did you catch the Terrence Crawford boxing match?
Yeah, I can't believe he took him 12 rounds, bro.
Yeah, but he moved up in weight. Well, actually, no. Well, this is his first fight at 154. Yeah, so he did move up in weight, and you fighting a tough ass Eastern European.
I mean, he like he swelled his face up a little bit. You know what I mean? He did get some punch. Yeah, I mean, definitely. He came out looking like Panda Bear for sure.
Yeah, he definitely did.
I think it tested his mettle. You know what I mean? He definitely, if he moved up in weight like that, he definitely looked a little slower.
Yeah, so I mean, the dude he fighting was not a slouch. People look at his record; he was like he had 11 fights. No, he had more over like 300 fights, and all 10 of his fights have been WBO, crazy sanctioned, like legitimate competition. Like no tomato cans. He fought. Got a comment in the section. Backpack. I don't know. Maybe I was born yesterday, but Algerian transgender doesn't sound like a type of person a conservative Islamic country would promote. Exactly right, Backpack. AKA Back. You right, Back. Thing about that is also it's actually illegal in their country. So that was one of the first arguments that came out. Like, that wouldn't even exist over there because they don't roll like that. So so I can't. That's why I would say that as well. So I mean, the world could have been fucking wrong, but yeah, man. right, let me see here. Now that my song done loaded, so I'm gonna slap this on one time and fast forward through the beginning part because it was a lot of talking.
Yeah, I thought he was playing a movie.
Yeah, I didn't know it had such a long intro. But I don't even know how they got fast forward to it. That sucks.
Members of the hip-hop community are mourning the shocking death of well-known rapper found dead this morning in a hotel room in Los Angeles.
It was 2 o'clock this afternoon when authorities say they found her in her hotel room.
Actor, comedian, died early Saturday morning in Chicago.
He was suffering from a lung condition called sarcoidosis, which many of us probably haven't heard until this morning.
The death of a child star died today in a Utah hospital 2 days after suffering a brain hemorrhage.
He was found dead today in an apartment here in New York City.
His body was discovered yesterday. A cleaning lady found him face down at the foot of his bed. They do confirm that prescription sleeping pills were found in his apartment and taken from the apartment, though.
The coroner found bottles of prescription pills
inside her hotel room bathtub.
Tragic death of actor performer who was known for his extraordinary range after what they believe was a heroin overdose.
Reporting that he died following a cardiac arrest.
What is happening in Hollywood that a guy that tough will be on the street waving a gun, screaming, "They are trying to kill me"? What's going on?
Someone is trying to kill me. I've called 3 times. I'm running down the highway. Okay? I called 911 about 8 times on this trip I've had.
DatPiff.com. You so focused on who fucking who, you don't realize who fucking you. You so suckered into who fucking who, you don't realize who fucking you. Motherfucker, bend over. Bend over. Grab your ankles, touch your knees, bend over. Bend over. Bend over. Grab your ankles, touch your knees, bend over. Motherfucker. You so focused on who fucking who, you don't realize who fucking you. You so suckered into who fucking who, you don't realize who fucking you. Motherfucker, bend over. Talking about who you fucking kidding. I do this for a fucking living. Private life, public life. I can't tell the fucking difference. I'm from the city, people love to visit. Every square foot, 100 bitches. Hoes horn, that ain't nothing new. If I ain't hit it, someone hit it. Bob, it's more to life than money and riches. It's more to life than fucking bitches. Screenshots, ass shots, and some rock shots. That's why I don't trust them bitches. She ain't friendly with the mother bitches. All they is to her is competition. She just won't be complimented. She just want 100 million followers. Back it up, bend it over on the cyber list. On your back, knees up, gynecologist. And you know who stays anonymous. Put it together, then it's obvious. But you so focused on who fucking who, you don't realize who fucking you. You so suckered into who fucking who, you don't realize who fucking you. Motherfucker, bend over. Bend over. Grab your ankles, touch your knees, bend over. Motherfucker, bend over. Bend over. Grab your ankles, touch your knees, bend over. Motherfucker. You be bugging off of who fucking who. You don't realize who fucking you. You be bugging off of who fucking who. You don't realize who fucking you. Motherfucker, bend over. Bob, miss me with them conscious lyrics. You sound just like the 1%ers. You must have did a bunch of acid. Either that or you just fucking with us. You wanna be a star, sell out concert tickets. A mansion in a Hollywood subdivision. You get the fame under one condition. You get copied at the cloning center. They kill them with a comment in it. Overdose from a drug addiction. Same story, same headline. A stroke, a heart attack, an aneurysm. Celebrities and politicians. Just to name a couple members. Rituals and pedophilia. Sacrifices, blood religion. The Queen of England got arrest warrants for the disappearance of a dozen children. Do your research on the topic. The same time every year, kids come up missing. But you so focused on who fucking who, you don't realize who fucking you. You so suckered into who fucking who, you don't realize who fucking you. Motherfucker, bend over. Bend over. Grab your ankles, touch your knees, bend over. Motherfucker, bend over. Bend over. Grab your ankles, touch your knees, bend over. Motherfucker. You be bugging off of who fucking who, you don't realize who fucking you. You be bugging off of who fucking who, you don't realize who fucking you. Motherfucker, bend. 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 bent. Get bent, motherfucker.
That was good timing. All right, I'm back. Damn. Get a refill on the coffee. Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. I'm back. Man, there's no comments and shit.
I mean, it's politically correct, but it was a yo.
Yeah, and actually, you know what? This when I loaded this up, I loaded the album up. That was really not the song I really wanted that he was talking about. But whatever, that works out. You know what I'm saying? This whole album, he was just talking about, you know, I don't know if you heard of B.O.B. He is kind of popular at one point in time. But he had a whole mixtape talking about like aliens and all types of shit. And I just stumbled back around this. I listened to it early this morning. I was like, man, the shit he's talking about in this mixtape, a lot of this shit is coming to fruition now, and it's kind of crazy. So that wasn't exactly the song. He did kind of touch on something, but that wasn't the one I was loading up. But I'll get to that through it. I loaded the whole album up because he had.
It's all right, but that's a good for a featured Monday. You know, you get to play little snippets of the joints. You know what I mean? So it was all good. You know, I never heard that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that really wasn't the one. I was like, whatever. But yeah. Well, shout out to Bob. Shout out to the 10 people in the building watching Jay in the Morning Show. I'm your host, Jay Mogg, with my boy Jay Harlem.
Yeah, in the building here. Top of the morning, fellas. Yeah, that Crawford, back to the Crawford joint. Yeah, man. Yeah, he almost, I think, it was right there, man. Like I said, he got the scoliosis face, so it wasn't like, you know, he had it. Them scorecards, they were unanimous, but by certain points, not by far.
It was a good one. That was a good tight, you know, that was one round away from a draw. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. I see another rematch for that one, for sure.
Yeah. He moved up. Yeah, that's what he said. If Bud ain't pick up the last 2 rounds of getting a fight to Majumov, for sure. That was because that night, I don't know if y'all watched the whole card. Like it's a lot of interesting things going on yesterday about the boxing, I guess. If y'all caught the first fight, I would call him the new Big Baby. There's a couple boxers that called themselves Big Baby, and they both was fighting on the card last night. And I think they both was kind of involved in controversial like upsets / definitely went against Vegas odds. The first fight was the Big Baby and I can't remember the guy from the Congo's name, but the Big Baby was an up and coming fighter. He's got an undefeated, I think he got a knockout streak, and this fight really wasn't a good fight for him, but it was a good fight for boxing. Because I don't know if you know about the Sheikh, how to pronounce his name, the Saudi Arabian boxing promoter.
You talking about the Sheikh? The Sheikh, yeah.
Did you watch any of the event?
No, I just caught the main event. I didn't watch that. I saw Eminem performing. Then this guy came out. Yeah.
Like, bro, like, yeah, he had fireworks. Like, he spent some bread. So, like, right now, he's consolidating the boxing leagues and buying. You know, he's trying to like
buying influence.
Yeah, that was they all was like bowing and giving. You know, what I'm saying they bent the knee last night. Like Oscar De La Hoya. I didn't see Bob Arum there, but all your promoters, like the Nevada Gaming League, gave him the first ever honorary boxing Hall of Fame to, you know, the Sheikh, and that or his excellency. Everybody was like crazy. Then they gave him a WBO belt, special belt. You know what I mean? He's never before shit. They like bending over, like all the fighters is bowing to him when they get done. He's like,
I mean, he's royalty. He's royalty. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah.
He said, I've been watching him for a minute, and he was saying, you know, his vision was to make it like kind of like UFC, where all the best fights get made. Because he got stupid money. He loves boxing.
Yeah, he doesn't care. Exactly. He's just watching it for himself. He don't give a shit.
Exactly. He said, I would have y'all fight at the Palace with nobody but me and my family watching this shit if I could. You know? So yeah, he's making fights happen. But yeah, so that first upset, the Big Baby, you know, he fought the Big Congo, like knocked him the fuck out. And then you had the Isaac Pitbull Cruz fight that was an upset, you know what I'm saying? But they called it the right way. I don't know if you've seen that fight.
Nah.
But the main event, as far as that Crawford, for sure, that was a tight one. You know what I'm saying? And he
I
don't
like to see another rematch. I like to see it again. I think he needs to get in better shape. And old boy, you know, come back now that he knows how, you know, Crawford fights a little bit. You know what I mean? Because remember, he got him on speed.
Yeah. So, you know, I was just and that happens a lot when you move up in weight. Now, he done moved up in weight like twice in the past 3 years, I think. You know?
Yeah, you know, he's trying to get his name in every weight class. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You want to go down in the book.
Yeah, but that's just the thing. Like, you know, just like you playing the game, you move up, but your attribute bar changes when you switch weight classes. And now it's like, yo, you went up to the next weight where you at now, what they fought at 154. Like, that shit that was knocking them other dudes out, these dudes is eating those punches. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference.
Yeah.
You know, like speed, he kept his speed, but I said, yeah, he's hitting the dude that he usually wouldn't like the shit he was fucking Earl Spence up with. You know what I mean? Dude was eating them shits and firing back. So but it was a good fight though.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I'm saying. I see a rematch. He's giving the people the fights they want to see. You know what I mean? Salute to the Sheik out there. You know what I mean? Don't forget Jay in the morning. We're here to announce that shit. But yeah, man. What you got for us this morning, bro?
You was mentioning the Olympics here, so let me
old boy, he was talking about the NBA.
Okay,
that was crazy.
Got that one. Okay.
The NBA Finals, and they have world champion on their head. World champion of what? The United States? Don't get me wrong. I love the U.S. at times, but that ain't the world. That is not the world. We are the world. We have almost every country out here fighting, thriving, putting on their flag to show that they are represented. There ain't no flags in the NBA.
That's crazy for him to say that because most of the best NBA players are from other countries now, not just all from the USA.
Yeah,
that was some real cocky shit. I mean, salute to him for his gold medal, but to say some shit like that amongst your own countrymen, like that's some crazy shit. You know, he had a chip on his shoulder.
This after he won, or this was before?
I'm not sure because he's been talking shit. I heard he's been talking his shit for a minute, like before the race, after the race. But this right here was just like the sprinkles on the cake. Like that was like you gonna go in front of the cameras and say that. Like that's crazy.
I'm gonna run it one more time.
The most is that I have to watch the NBA Finals, and they have world champion on their head. World champion of what? The United States? Don't get me wrong. I love the U.S. at times, but that ain't the world. That is not the world. We are the world. We have almost every country out here fighting, thriving, putting on their flag to show that they are represented. There ain't no flags in the NBA. The most.
That's crazy.
Yeah, okay, he said that was last summer. Rico Citizen said he's fucking right. Shout out to Rico. I mean, I guess, but I mean, I remember when they were talking this whole argument because they was like, well, who they're the best players in the world, you know, so therefore there is no other league champion. So I see the hubris.
No, I get his point, but again, that's not the time to do that, man. You understand what I'm saying? You're showing a united front. You wearing the same colors that those people are wearing. Like you representing from the same land, and then you spitting on your country halfway, talking about, oh, I love the U.S. at times. Like, bro, that's not sounding like a patriot, man. You crazy, bro. He gonna come back. He gonna get some backlash for that. That's a fact. I'm not saying what he said. He didn't have a point. Again, he's entitled to his opinion. And again, what I do understand, maybe he hating a little bit because when he goes back, his track and field contract ain't gonna be $10 million a year. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe that's it. Maybe he's upset that after the Olympics, nobody gonna give a shit about him. Maybe you understand what I'm saying? Maybe that's it. Maybe he's trying to get that. I mean, if that's your way of going about it, and you had a plan to do that for the PR, kudos to you. But if you didn't, you put your foot in your mouth, bro. I'm sorry. Put your foot in your mouth. There's a time and a place, and that wasn't the time or the place. You were better off getting caught on secret audio saying some shit like that and let it leak out than go in front of the camera and say some shit like that. But salute to him for the gold medals, you know what I'm saying? Holding it down. We can't, hold it down for America. But again,
well,
there's a time and a place.
He said that was last summer, so I guess him winning the gold, I guess that can like cement, you know what I'm saying? He was
Shit, we bring it back. Fuck it. Last summer, this summer, he said it.
No, I'm with you. Shit. You had sent me another clip. I got loaded.
I sent you a couple of joints with the other guy from the Olympics that we were talking about from the controversy. He was going in
Ryan Clark.
Top of the morning to everybody. Thanks for being here with us this Monday morning. Might be going to work, might be getting off. That just day started with us. Jay's in the morning.
Officially recognized Venezuela.
That one?
Yeah, that was crazy. That's something. That's what's going on right now with the
presidential election. Secretary of State Antony Blinken says overwhelming evidence shows Edmundo Gonzalez won the most votes, despite longtime President Nicolas Maduro's claims of victory. This week, those claims sparked widespread protests and riots in the country, especially in the capital city of Caracas. Maduro, for his part, says the U.S. needs to, quote, keep its nose out of Venezuela.
Shit about to pop off, man. They already did some shit right now. Venezuela, Iran, and Cuba, although they hooked in with China and Russia, man. You know what I mean? They just like trying to find a way to get into this war for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, even though we've been at war for over 15, 20 years right now, but they need Congress's approval to call it a war. In the meantime, they're just missions.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, exercise, the military exercise.
Yeah,
those who don't know, that's got a lot of oil, a lot of resources in Venezuela. So
yeah, man.
That's not.
They want their peace. That new president ain't gonna cooperate, just like what happened to Noriega. He was working for the CIA, getting them envelopes. Then when the canal got shipped over, Noriega said, "Y'all ain't getting none of this." He was like, "All right, let's go get him."
Yeah,
they went and got him.
It was showing the. Let me see if I can pull it. The U.S. involvement in every country over there in the takeover. Oops, I'm tripping. I got two computers here.
We've been involved in everything, man. Listen, if we don't have boots on the ground, we got people that do, and we getting a piece of the action. USA is the original mob, man. That's why they were mad at the mob when the mob did their thing. They're like, y'all eating off of us, y'all ain't giving us no money. Nah, we can't have that. Why you think that they spend all that money trying to lock them up? You understand what I'm saying? Like, hey, you built something from nothing, and everybody eating off of you. You feel you should get a piece off of it, no?
Oh yeah.
That's how America feels, and sometimes America feels says, hey, you got fat while we all starved. I think you should give me a piece of that too. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want to, and then we send the soldiers over there. Things happen. Like, it's messed up to say, but that's what the world does. If it ain't on political crap with the favors and scratching each other's back, it has to do with a religious war. You know what I mean? It's always tied into religion somehow in order to get it, capitalized by certain ends and certain people. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Shit. That's what you. Yeah, and I've seen the protest videos. That shit was crazy. Let me see. I got one of this. Let me see.
Yo, he talking about he fighting Elon Musk. You heard about that shit? Elon Musk was like, I want to fight him, and the president.
Oh yeah.
He was like, you tell him I don't back down. You tell him I'm down.
Yeah, word. I did see it.
That's crazy. Like, he want to box. Like, Elon Musk want to fight everybody. Didn't he want to fight Zuckerberg? Wasn't he supposed to fight UFC style or something?
About that too. Yeah. Elon, they don't know though. Elon, he already got the Neuralink. I got an interesting video. I didn't upload, but it made me.
He's ready. He knows the punches they're gonna throw before they throw it.
Yeah, but they was breaking down a lot of the Neuralink shit.
But if he get punched in the head, won't that affect him?
I'm sure. Well, you get punched in your link, yeah, it could be a problem.
That's what I'm saying. Think about it. If you get you just got something put in your cranium, and you get punched in the face, like I think it might do a little damage. It's like throwing your computer on the floor.
You're gonna have the reinforcements and his reflexes and all that. He don't get punched.
You're gonna have to do something.
Let me see. I got some more of that Venezuela footage here.
They need to see them votes, man. They need to see the numbers. And also America, I feel like they're watching this close, because if they letting this dude get away with it, why wouldn't they pull it for Camilla? You understand what I'm saying? They know she's not gonna win, bro. Why wouldn't they talking about the popular vote? Since when the popular vote elect presidents? It's electorals. All of a sudden, we're talking about popular votes, when in reality, when all the other elections, when the popular vote actually won, it was still the electorals that mattered, because that's all CNN and everybody else was saying. Now, all of a sudden, everybody's talking popular votes. I don't get that. Yeah, that's crazy.
They want to change.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't really. People talk about I think some people don't understand electoral things, like how that, how it can be a difference. Like, how can you win this and not win that? And I'm like, I understand it, just because that just allows big ass states not to just think if one whole state voted for one person, right?
No,
California. Like, if everybody in California voted for one person, they would always sway the popular vote. But and that would be like, okay, well, that's what a true democracy is. But at the same time, living in Michigan, like, we don't always think the same as California. So I wouldn't want to be like, well, just because everybody in your state voted for something don't mean that shit should fly over here as well. So that's why I can see the importance of it, electoral shit as well, like the point system, how it's set up. So you can't have just a state full of one.
Yeah, but then they take advantage of that when they use the prison systems, because the prisoners can't vote, but they still count them, and they make them vote however the hell they want.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying? So and that, and they still, come on, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's so much tied into that shit. So that's what I'm saying. Even though they went that far to bug that whole system and do that, now y'all over here talking about, well, let's not do that no more. Let's talk about this side, because that's the only side we can win. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. What you got up here, bro?
No, it's
that's like on the main strip out there, like the in the city, like 42nd Street type shit for them.
I think Sam sent me this clip. I don't think there's no crazy. I feel like they're just shooting to disperse the crowd. So.
Dang. That's crazy. Imagine that shit happening in the city, right there.
Imagine you on vacation during this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. We are during election, and it wasn't like wild like that, but it was some shit going on because people was protesting. You know what I mean? So you have pockets of that going on, and yeah, but I wouldn't just imagine being over there right here. Are we chilling in Venezuela? The election just went off, and all of a sudden they're like, bro, it's about to be some unrest. Airports get the closing down. Now you in the middle of that shit. It'd be wild.
Yeah, man. Lot of uprising going on, man. Shit is crazy. Shit is crazy right now. Iran getting into this shit. People had enough, man. They had enough, bro. That's what they waiting for. Yeah. Remember when they was shutting down the bridges and all that shit out here? People were just walking on the bridges and shit. Yeah, they're not feeling that shit was going on out there. There was some videos they were showing. They were taking the money, throwing it because it wasn't worth anything. Like the money, yeah, like the money went to shit. Like imagine that happening with the U.S. dollar right now. Like a whole bunch of stock, like the market basically semi-crashed over the past couple of days, and people are shook right now. You know what I'm saying? they had to sell a lot of shit, bro, to get some money because they're not secure about the market.
Yeah,
that's just looking nuts right now. A lot of Bitcoin investors. Listen up, guys. You better start selling. You better get them shit's gonna be Mario coins real soon. Y'all better keep playing around.
Just think about that. Like even now that then what country went to their main was it them? Venezuela?
I think it was Venezuela. They for 3 years they haven't shown their wallet. They don't have to, but every year they ask to show it. And they had a lot of money invested in that. And people don't think that they still have that shit in the wallet. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, official.
Exactly. Yes. Yes.
I just wonder, like that would be the easiest shit to. You just got to have like blackouts or whatever, and you know what I mean. Just have a good 2-3 day no electricity through the majority of the city, and even though it's backed up, if people are using that as currency, you can't spend it if there's no electricity.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it'd be to transfer, and you know what I'm saying. Like that shit's so fragile. I've always wondered, like that's and the easiest to like totally track since you can see it, manipulate it in real time. Like I don't know.
The shit I don't get is how you want to take that, kill the dollar when the dollar basically gives it its value. You understand what I'm saying? But then since you're already in the foreign market, you're like, fuck it, I'll go yen, you know what I mean? Like they just transfer the money over, and that's why they don't care, and they're killing the dollar daily, bro, because of shit like that. That foreign trade, bro. That shit is killing the dollar. I mean, we killing ourselves with the inflation as well, but it ain't nothing different that hasn't been going on. Shit. That's nuts, bro. Yo, pull up that clip with the dude from the Olympics that he did something in his country. I guess they were so thirsty to have him represent that they let him compete. And a lot of people are talking about that now, that he shouldn't have competed. You want to join that I sent you?
You sent him recently, like, or a couple days back?
Yeah, no, right now, like, the past 4 clips, like, the dude in the blue shirt, I think he was doing gymnastics or something. Pause.
I mean, gymnastics is an Olympic sport right now, so, you know.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it was,
Let's see. Let me see there, Mr. Pause. In the blue. Oh, okay. He said, but they won't allow. All right, yeah, I didn't.
Allowed a child rapist.
All right, I got you. Bam. Upload that. Well, shout out to the 5 to 8 to 12 people in the building.
Salute to y'all. Salute to everybody. People in the bushes, people on the chat. Thanks for joining us another day.
Never discuss prices. You are now watching Jay in the Morning with your host, Jay Harlem and Jay Moggenheim, live on Mog TV.
Play that rule 1 for him.
Remember, folks, rule 1, what is that?
Rule 1, never discuss prices, for it ruins the vibe.
Never discuss prices, for it ruins the vibe. But while we laughing, while that other clip is low, now load this one up. This was a pretty funny one here.
I appreciate you, but here you go, right here.
Now, was this a skit you think, or this was real deal?
What was that? Let me see.
The prison clip.
Oh yeah, I sent you that one. Yeah. That I think that was real, man. Ain't no skit.
Okay, that's what I was saying. It would be hard to you know what I mean? To
This is about that. Yeah, this is about that time.
But I was just watching the interacting. That was just funny.
Yeah, nah.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, the number 773-691.
Yeah, do that 3-way call.
2408.
His chicken put the money on his books.
Gonna be a quick minute.
A quick minute.
It's ringing right now, bro. It's ringing. I'm calling it right now.
You already telling him to get the fuck off.
Hello? Hey, babe, what's going on? Man, on my kids, man, stop playing with me, man. Hey, on my kids, stop playing with me. Why you ain't answer the phone? Man, on my kids, I done called you 17 times, man. Stop playing with me, man. Man, you got me doing all this on other people's minutes. It ain't even my minutes we on doing all that. Man, hold on, bro. I'm talking to my girl real quick. Man, look, man. Man, that's what I'm saying, man. I'm on somebody else's minutes. Man, shorty, stop playing with me, man. All right, bro, I got you, bro. My girl got plenty of money, bro. She is. All right, bro. Okay. Hey, look, you got me sweating. I'm hot. I'm mad. I'm ready to catch a domestic. And you can have it, bro.
Hey, babe, that was my bad, man. This nigga tripping, man. You know, I just told a nigga 1 minute. You feel me? To get on the phone. I don't know why the fuck he even tripping like that on the phone. But I love you, all right? You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that.
Yo, he's like, yo, my girl got plenty of money. And she still ain't put the money on his book. He's like, called you 17 times.
He said, I don't even know why he tripping like that.
Yo, he tapped him on the shoulder. He pointed at his wrist like he had a watch. He was counting the seconds. When he handed him the phone, you gotta play that clip. When he handed him the phone, bro, he started counting the seconds. He's like, yeah, she dialing right now. Hold on, like he's already telling him, like, hurry up, get off the phone.
Yeah.
Phone check, homie. Let me get that phone.
It was funny. Run that back.
That's how that should be, yeah, bro.
I appreciate you, but here you go, right here.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, the number 773-691-2408.
How many people gonna call this number?
All right, thank you. I'm just gonna
we
be
should
quick
call
minute.
the number live.
That'd be crazy.
It's ringing right now, bro. It's ringing. I'm calling it right now. Hello? Hey, babe, what's going on?
What's going on?
Man, on my kids, man, stop playing with me, man. Hey, on my kids, stop playing with me. Why you ain't answer the phone? Man, on my kids, I done called you 17 times. Man, stop playing with me, man.
17.
Man, you got me doing all this on other people's minutes. It ain't even my minutes we on doing all that.
You gonna top him? Like, yo, what's up, homie?
Man, hold on, bro.
Hold on, bro.
Man, look, man. Man, that's what I'm saying, man. I'm on somebody else's minutes. Man, shorty, stop playing with me, man. All right, bro, I got you, bro. My girl got plenty of money, bro. She is. All right, bro. Okay. Hey, look, you got me sweating. I'm hot. I'm mad. I'm ready to catch a domestic. And you can have it.
I'm ready to catch a
Hey, man, that was my bad, man. This nigga tripping, man. You know, I just told a nigga 1 minute. You feel me? To get on the phone. I don't know why the fuck he even tripping like that on the phone. But I love you, all right? You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that.
But I love you, all right?
I love you, all right? Listen, how he gonna catch a domestic when he in jail already?
Yeah. On the phone. Maybe he gonna issue some threats and some shit.
Yo, he tapped him on the shoulder, was like, yo, that minute is up, homie. That minute is up. Yo, I guess congratulations to Kamala Harris. Got the nomination locked in. You know, she will be representing on the blue side. She will be representing.
That's another thing too. Is like right before. I mean, even though like the weak support, I knew. I mean, it was a foregone conclusion that she was going to be the nominee. Just what else would y'all do and expect to win? Like, if you would just grab a whole nother straight up candidate, y'all are fucked.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
Like, they gotta make those favors happen before those votes come in. You know that.
Yeah, they just. I mean, that's an inner party little shit. Like, all right, you know, they already know. But all right, what you gonna do? What you gonna say for us? Where you gonna say it? What stance you gonna change? You know, whatever the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like. Even with the Trump thing, when you got the people behind something, like the politicians and up there, y'all can't change who's on that ticket and expect to win. Y'all can do it, but if the people have already like, it's like they might hate Trump within his own party, but they'd be like, look at the people, look at the concert sales. We got to put him on the album cover. We have to, you know what I'm saying? Otherwise, they're gonna buy the other album. And the same thing with that. Once they was like, okay, well, here's, you know, once they do the framework of how we gonna sell this shit, black woman president, you know, blah blah blah, Trump is the devil, you know what I mean? Like we gotta go with that. If we don't do that, it's gonna fall apart. And it still might fall apart on either side, you know what I mean? So it's like everybody like coming out like Beyonce and Jay-Z dedicated $4 million to the Trump campaign. I'm sorry. To the that's probably what they did in real life, like business wise and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's probably.
Hey, listen, you gotta do it like the corporations. Give $2 million.
Yeah,
it's both a write-off. It's a write-off regardless. It's a write-off regardless.
But here's what I said when I seen 4 million. I said, what's that to them? They like billionaire level people. You know what I'm saying? And I thought to myself, well, what they give to the other? They might give the other to the other side, but the condition is that. You know, it's under this foundation and y'all don't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because Elon said he giving 43 million a month. And that ain't shit. That's why I was wondering too, like, where all this donations and it's like all this money. It's like it's enough big money in this country already. Like, y'all shouldn't be asking the people for their $5 and $10 to your campaign. What are y'all doing with that campaign? You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's putting it to the special foundations. That's what they're doing.
And all the bullshit. Like, y'all got YouTube. Y'all can travel around and do these arenas. I don't know what all that extra campaign money is necessary for. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, I forgot how much they raised last year off that shit.
Yeah, I can see the first time if you like a person that's not really established, but you the fucking vice president / president. You know what I'm saying? You already own the stage, and Trump, you already did this before. So it's like. You know, at least with their side, they don't come across as, you know, they have their donations and shit like that. But like the Trump money is like kind of his own shit. And he needed to get some campaign money to pay off the motherfucking fines from the lawsuits they slapped on him.
Camilla's for the people, bro. She's for the people. Listen, she'll be whatever you want her to be. Hindu, black, Chinese, it don't matter. We'll find it in the DNA search. What's that joint that people be going to get tested from? Where they find out where their background is. What's the name of that they be sending away for? You know what I'm talking about?
Say that one more time.
That they tell you what your DNA is and all that. Where you come from. 23andMe says that she's everything.
Yeah, first time. Camilla is their best chance to win. Yeah, facts. Yeah, that's just what it is. They're just putting the best thing that they can slap on that ticket, and y'all supposed to, or y'all. When I say y'all, I mean the world. We just supposed to just buy it, and I don't buy it.
Listen, man. Lot of sleep people out there. A lot of people sleeping out there, brother. We're trying to wake them up a little bit. You know what I mean? Glad y'all with us in the morning show. Salute to everybody with us. You know what I'm saying? My Skins Money. You know what I'm saying? Jay Guapo. You know what I mean? Jack Pack Val, Sunday Night Smoke. You know what I mean? Rico Citizen. Everybody in the building joining us behind the bar 3.0. Thanks for being here with us. You know, we're here round 4. You know,
you are now watching Jay in the Morning with your host Jay Harlem and Jay Moggenheim live on Mog TV.
Woo!
Episode 4.
Light y'all J's up, because I'm smoking mine right now. You know what I mean? For sure. Shit. But listen, man, like right now with everything going on, I don't know. It's either put like this. I feel like if they see that they're gonna lose, I feel like we're gonna step into a war, which will stop the election, bro.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I mean, because that's
like, you know what I mean? Like, exactly. Yeah. Like we're already setting it up. You understand what I'm saying? If this, hey, shit goes how they plan, everything's fine.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the other play. You know, like, well, okay, well, what can we can shift up the conditions. You know, like before you had a state of emergency, that allows you to get access to different money and, you know, bring out martial law. We can do this, do that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? So, okay, well, what? Yeah, we got to change up, move the goalposts a little bit. And that's what they were threatening before when they were saying that's what Trump was going to do, because you can't, you know, have no election during the wartime, blah blah blah. So they're like, he's going to start a war and he's going to try to stay in here. I'm like, man,
bro. After COVID, anything's possible, bro.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? I don't knock nothing. I don't put nothing behind them up. They will do anything, bro. The fact that they locked everybody up for 2 years and put them on house arrest, and nobody said shit, and everybody went about it like it's nothing. If we not mind fucked, I don't know what mind fucked is, bro.
Yeah.
You understand? That's crazy. That's crazy in itself. You know what I mean? And people sleep on that shit. Like, even, come on, we were walking around with gloves and masks and plastic and 2-3 layers of clothes on the train, bro. You understand what I'm saying? You wouldn't touch nothing. Nigga had to take off 2 pairs of plastic gloves. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like, now all of a sudden everything, and the craziest biggest thing is the city bikes. Them shits ain't never sanitized, but everybody riding up and down them shits all day long. That's the most germ fucking infested shit in the city. Them shits never got sanitized. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's crazy, bro. Let's add it. Let's add that into the mix. Another fucking outbreak. How about that? They've been talking about that. COVID is back on the scene, and people didn't know. There is people that have COVID around your area. There's a few in New York that I know of. You know what I'm saying? So it is around. So again, it always been like a strain of the flu, just a kind of crazier strain I felt, but it did take out some people, which is crazy. RIP to those who lost someone. Like, it's crazy.
During like during the COVID time, first of all, at any point in time, were you scared?
During the what?
COVID time.
I mean, dude, I was on a train, not playing, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, because it became like on some shit. Like, I had to work at night. You know, I'm a night owl, so like it was Mad Max timing on subways, bro. Them homeless dudes was taking over the train everywhere. Nobody was out there. Remember, everybody was getting paid to stay home.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So, like, what was out, bro. It was, you know, people were getting robbed and shit left and right.
Yeah, I mean, because it was showing, I mean, a lot of things, you know, you want to see what true human fucking tendencies are, you know, put them in a, you know, stake the damn cage up and bang on the side of it and watch how they fucking react. And that was one of them moments where, you know, if it was that, how you said the night was fucking crazy, you know, like it was awesome. Mad Max type shit. But I'm just saying, even like, I just remember being like, you know, I'm always, what my pops would call me, a conspiracy theorist, whatever, you know what I mean, for years, just about a lot of shit. But when I seen like how, like, for example, they had every channel you turned on had like the fucking death toll. They had the city news had little, like how they have a tornado warning, be showing the different counties and shit. They had shit
that
like
was crazy.
With the counting of the deaths, and they were showing all these pictures. They had to call in the fucking Navy ships, Navy hospital ships in the Hudson Bay because all the bodies was piling up, and like that shit was crazy how they were showing that. But I never would see that when I was, you know, and I wasn't traveling around, but there was even our hospital. Like they were saying, there's so many people outside just dropping and there's lines to get in, and I'm like, I didn't really see that, but y'all was scaring the fuck out of everybody. Like, bro, like the first.
Yeah, but they like to do that, scare tactics.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying? They love to do that.
Like, it had me doing things out of fear as far as like preparation. Like every day when I was getting out of work, bro, I was going to the ATM and like getting all the cash I could get out of my bank, because I was like, what if the banks go down? You know what I'm saying? So I was like, like every day I was doing that shit. Like I was getting cash out the bank, thousands of dollars. You know what I'm saying? I can only get like 200 a day. I was getting 200 at, maxing the daily limit every day. You know what I'm saying? Like stocking up on shit. But I remember bringing home, like wiping my fucking groceries down before I brought them in the house with fucking like Clorox wipes.
Yeah,
and all kinds of shit, you know what I'm saying? But
they had you packed. Yeah,
like
exactly.
And then I got to a point where I was like, man, this is some bullshit. Fuck it. I'm just, if it's going, I'm not going. Just all them things, how they had us all fucked up for a minute. So I'm just like, bro, like looking back at it all, I don't think none of that shit was really necessary like that. The precautions, it was like, to me, I just feel like we all was grandly bamboozled. I don't think COVID was fake.
But look what happens to the sheep, though. That's what happens to the sheep, bro.
And with all that said, it's like, that just altered my reality or the new reality and expectations of like, damn, they'll lie to you. And especially when they talk about Fauci was the 6 foot shit, was he made that up, and all these different stats and all this crazy shit. It's like, yo, I think something was happening, but not what they was telling us was happening. And like just that alone, you know what I mean? It's just wild shit, bro. And it's like,
well, it's like this, like put it this, we don't even know what's happening now. Oh, they talking. You understand what I'm saying? Remember when they trying to blind us with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? There's more happening in the scenes. You understand what I mean? There's more happening, and it'll come out later. Yeah. Somebody's in trial right now. Somebody, they done raided somebody's shit. Like I think right now, supposedly the FBI showed Ben Affleck the P. Diddy tapes, and he filed for divorce.
What?
Yeah, bro. Look that up. Like supposedly, like she's on some tapes, and the Diddy tapes. And Ben Affleck don't want no more. He's tired of Jenny on the block. With her ham and cheese sandwich with no mayonnaise and nothing. I don't know who eats that, but and the orange drink.
Shit, Ben Affleck seen some shit. A whole lot of people he know. Some wild
shit. He supposedly that's the rumor. Wack 100 be having shout out to Wack 100. He be having all the gossip, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's supposedly that's what came out. Like they showed him the tapes, and he filed for divorce. He don't want no parts of what's coming out. He's doing to her what she did to Diddy. Remember when Diddy got caught up with that shooting shit? Her PR people said, "Get the fuck away from him before your career is over." And she had to dip on him. That's why he was over there singing to her, "Mommy Vanaki, I wanna be a Bobby tuna."
Let me see if I can find the.
Diddy was in love, boy. J-Lo was putting it on him. She might have something because everybody be trying to get back with J-Lo, man. But she likes those dances, the young dancers. I think she got married to one of her dancers before.
Yeah, at one point, I believe. Yeah. I see all these articles. I'm trying to see one that's short.
Yeah, drop the link for Jay Guapo.
Jay Guapo with the link. All right. Let me see here.
Yeah, but that's just gonna be crazy as soon as like more shit get exposed. But I don't think he going to jail. He definitely giving some people up or gonna give up a nice chunk of change.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, like
he's gonna have to sell most of Bad Boy, you know what I mean, and recreate or something. He gonna have to give up some masters, something gonna have to happen publicly in order for him, because this was too crazy. Even though they trying to, fade him out, but
yeah, I think they got a lot more using him to do yet. You know what I'm saying? I think these tapes, the Puffy tapes have the strength like of the Epstein tapes. Think about it. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of people that they can blackmail.
Yeah, exactly.
Puffy,
Not famous.
After Puffy, he probably ain't really do nothing. You know, they already got him with the fucking beatdown tapes. You know what I'm saying? We got Puff like.
Oh yeah, he's done.
In the corner. And all this other shit's gonna further expose you, but you not who we after, because we could have been done to care you a while ago. You know what I'm saying? This is other shit, and they ain't really hit him with the full flex yet because I don't know. There's other people, or they trying still. There's still a purpose for you before we've already publicly humiliated you, made you sell your stocks and shit. It could be some shit like that too. You know, like how
what if it's his next public ritual? Remember, he already became the king of the black entertainment. What if it's his next ritual? You understand what I'm saying? Because he's the one. Right now, it's King Combs, bro. Not talking about his son, but did he run the show? And he learned from all those dudes, the old school cats. So that's why those tapes, like you said, they're very important. He's got a lot of leverage with those tapes, because even though they got the tapes, he still knows what's on those tapes. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he definitely got a lot of leverage. Yo, welcome Jay Guapo to the morning show. What up, Mike?
Oh, what's shaking, Jay Harlem? What up, Jay Money?
What's going on?
Ain't shit. About to take my dumb ass to work. What y'all talking about?
Shit, we over here talking about that Crawford fight. You check that fight out?
Yeah, he lost, but you know.
You think he lost?
Oh,
based on the highlights I seen, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I said. He had this swole face. So boy, his face wasn't like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I get what you're saying. That's what I said. I think a rematch is definitely in play. They'll definitely do it. I think old boy next time gonna knock Crawford out, because he looked beat, bro. He couldn't take it no more. But he's still swinging.
Yeah.
What do you think about old boy from the Olympics talking that shit about the NBA?
Who, the nigga who said they wasn't champions, world champions?
Yeah, he's like, they ain't world champions. They ain't on this.
He got a point. But they're gonna blackball him for that.
I think so.
He got a point, though.
Like I said before, I think it's a time and a place, man.
Yeah, the only time you could really be a world champion is if when you go against the world type shit, you know?
Yeah. Yeah,
So
but
you
you
got a
know,
point.
America's been built like that. Think about it. Baseball is the World Series. You understand what I'm saying? That's what baseball is. The World Series is literally called that. You know what I mean? So we've been already, you know, put into that through society of what it is. Like, we understand and we agree with his point. Yes, he has a point. He is valid. But again, I think there's a time and a place. Like, dude, you bugging, bro. You don't do that in front of the cameras.
Yeah.
I don't do that in front of the cameras.
I would give the legitimacy to attach the term world to it, because you have international players throughout it, especially in baseball. You know what I mean? Like the world's best players right there. That's why you could say world champion.
That's why I think NBA says that as well. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Especially now that they're making a push to, you know, to spread it out. I mean, that whole
and they go in UK and all that, and NFL, everybody. Yeah, exactly.
Just like in the NFL too, you know, when they do these games in Mexico and these other places, because they're trying to promote their product. So I don't know.
Yo, Jay Guapo, you heard about that old lady who I think I talked about that. I don't know, that old lady who was in Target and wilded out.
Nah.
The gangster granny.
Yeah, gangster granny.
Nah, y'all got a clip.
Yo, son, that shit is. I sent that to you, Mark. That was like 3 days ago, maybe.
I'm pulling into the handicap parking lot, and two young men of the Caucasian background cut off, parked in the handicap spot. Granny waited 2 hours outside for them to finish their little shopping spree. They came out, and she confronted them. And when she confronted them, she asked the young man who was driving, she said, "Are you handicapped?" He proceeded to say no. When he said no, Granny shot him in both kneecaps. Both of them. Then she tried to flee the scene. The police pulled up right when she was leaving out the parking lot, and guess what? Granny had a shootout with the police and shot one of them, unalive one, got the other one in the shoulder. I said, oh my gosh. And it only gets better from there. Granny had on a bulletproof vest and an assault rifle. Thugging. Turns out she was a former Marine, Special Operations. And when they asked her what made her do it, she said, oh, I think I was just having a bad day. And then the police, being unalived, brought them to say, okay, well, what made you do it? And she said, well, after the Sonya Massey situation, I had to defend myself. Because I know they'll unalive me. So I had to unalive them first. Granny, I don't even know if I'm mad at you. She said she was tired of Caucasian folks. Now, if this ain't a lesson, because goodness gracious, even the elderly are getting sick of the stuff. And turns out, Granny was an OG special ops. So she was shooting to unalive.
That was crazy.
I ain't hear about that. That's gangster though. Shout out to Granny.
Yo, play that clip of the Granny from Don't Be a Menace. The one that was you still hit like a bitch, motherfucker.
Yo.
That's what she said to the cops, boy.
Come on, she said, young man, are you handicapped? He said no, and she shot her in both his kneecaps. That's gangster.
Dude, she said, you handicapped now. That's what she said.
Crazy.
Yo, they said she waited 2 hours. She camped out. Special ops. That was 2 hours, ain't nothing. That's like 10 minutes for her.
Yeah.
She was at the ready. She had the vest and the AR in the back seat with the handgun already at the ready. What? You know she was licensed to carry.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So that's the day. At the end of the day, like, hey, and she has a point. Her lawyers are gonna fight it, even if they gotta do temporary insanity for her. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, she's ex-military, PTSD, whatever. She ain't doing a jail, bro. They gonna lock up in a mental ward for a little bit.
Yeah. They gonna put.
What's that lady named Fannie Lou? She said, "I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired."
yo, she had it. Yo, Granny was not playing. She was thugged out.
Yeah, we need to have a.
She had a vest. She had a bulletproof vest, bro.
We need to have a fundraiser for her. If they sell her bond, we need a fundraiser, J Money. We got to get her out. We need her.
I'll send her some money for commissary. You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
She killed the police.
Shout out to her.
Not getting out. She's not getting out.
She ain't getting out.
Yeah, she killed the cop. Yeah, cop killed and wounded in the shoulder. Yeah.
I wouldn't. Now I wish.
I mean, but again,
I would have been better. But it's like, damn, Granny, you done killed somebody. I'd rather you had shot up the people died that you shot originally. They cut you off and took your spot. You know what I mean? Like
that's a kid though. He was like a kid though. Yeah. I mean, remember that movie Fallen?
Yeah.
That movie Fallen was about that. Boy, he was just trying to give his girl a birthday gift, and he flipped out, started killing people. You know what I mean?
Falling down.
Yeah, falling down. There you go, falling down. Yes, Michael Douglas, classic film. You had enough. You snapped.
I can totally identify to tell somebody, and they be like, "You need to calm down. Don't you do nothing stupid, son." And I'd be like, because I can identify with certain characters like that. Michael Douglas in Falling Down. What was another one? I don't know if you ever watched the movie Revenge with Kevin Costner. It's a really old one, but yeah, that was a fucking gangster movie.
Looking like Jason and Jason's lyrics.
Character that they've had enough. You know what I'm saying? And the prices must be paid. We still had another clip that people sent that we kind of played.
No, but I ain't hear about that. But that's crazy though, man.
Yeah, man. Yo, Granny, yo,
She
listen.
got some Miss Nasty revenge. Fuck it. Eye for eye.
Yeah, listen. She figured, fuck it. What they gonna do to me? Throw me in jail for the rest of my life? I'm about to be out anyway.
I'm 80.
Yeah.
Facts.
Child rapist to compete. This is insane. Watch.
Steven van de Velde is set to compete in the Paris Games, and he has the support of the Dutch Olympic Committee, which says that he's done everything necessary since his conviction to earn the right to be an Olympian. Advocates for sexual assault survivors are outraged over his appearance at the Games. The committee is also facing calls for an investigation into how he's allowed to compete in Paris. Van de Velde maintains he's a changed man. He f***ed a 12-year-old girl in the UK in 2014 when he was 19. He served a year in Britain prison before being transferred to the Netherlands and released in 2017. He's still a registered offender in the UK. At the time of his sentencing in 2016, the judge told him his hopes of representing his country now lie as a shattered dream. The Dutch Olympic Committee says he deserves a second chance and asserted there is no risk of recidivism.
My daughter is about to be 12, so this hits kind of home. Let me know what you think though and share this video.
Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Think about that.
That's wild.
Yeah, but the what you said, the Dutch committee, they prisons and their reform system is different. That's why they probably pledging that recidivism shit. Like, nah, he good, because they prisons and justice system is like going on vacation type shit. You know what I mean? So that's why they think that. But on the outside looking in, that nigga should be amputated.
Bro, he had sex with a 12-year-old. He was 19.
That's crazy.
And it was like they were so desperate for him to compete. They was like, yeah, he good. Like that's
Living strange, yeah, man.
That's something. Look, they got him in there now. Mind you, they had the Jamaican chick that I think had to pull out the race because they wouldn't even let her through the gate because she wasn't on a team bus. You heard about that?
I think so. She was crying and shit, right?
Yeah, bro. Listen, this is what was going on. I guess overnight or something, they were supposedly they changed the rule that if you didn't come in on the team bus, you wasn't coming through that gate. So they came in and they wouldn't let them through, and it happened to Richardson too. It happened to her, and she ended up having to go all the way around and all that. But she stood in the race, as you saw. She won. Salute to her. You know what I'm saying?
She be cooking niggas, fuck though.
Yeah, she for sure. Like, but you know, like it made this girl pull out the race, and she's one of the fastest sprinters. So you know what I mean? Like a lot of things was going on there, man. Real shaky.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Anything for a medal. There's certain countries that was giving like $100,000 to $500,000 for those medals to those players. America was only giving like $30,000, I think, per medal, per gold. They get too many.
Seasoned veterans have cemented their names as unstoppable forces in various events. And St. Lucia earned their very first medal in the history of the Games, as the unstoppable sprinter Julian Alfred is officially the Olympic gold medalist in the women's 100 meters. With track and field now officially on the schedule, the attention that these athletes are getting is through the roof, and it's great to see these runners, jumpers, and throwers getting this attention. However, one of the more bizarre stories currently circulating in the Olympics right now includes an athlete that many consider to be the greatest female sprinter of all time. It's Shelly Ann Fraser-Pryce of Jamaica. Now, for those who don't know, Fraser-Pryce is considered the greatest sprinter ever on the women's side because she is now a 5-time Olympian. She holds more sub 10.7 clockings than anyone else in history, and she has a total of 24 global medals to her name. She has been so prolific, so successful, and so consistent that only a few athletes such as Allyson Felix and Usain Bolt can even compete with this kind of greatness. But for this year's Olympics, something very strange happened, and it happened in the semifinals. After a solid opening heat, where she ran a time of 10.92, which was one of the fastest times in the opening heats, she mysteriously didn't even show up for the semifinals. Now, when this happened, it was a complete shock to many people around the world, as she was actually spotted going into the stadium. But this is where the rumors and the information really started to get kind of complicated, because there was this video circulating showing both Sha'Carri Richardson and Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce unable to get into the stadium. Now, this confusion was in part because both Fraser-Pryce and Richardson were not staying in the traditional Olympic Village. They didn't come by bus, they didn't come with their entire team, and since they came in a private vehicle...
And I'm just going to pause it for a second, just in case they got to hit me with you're supposed to be adding commentary to every so long of the shit. So this is what you were saying, right? This is exactly that story.
Yeah, that's exactly, exactly. That's perfect. Good clip.
Sure,
good research. Good research. Shout out to Jay researching.
Let's get back to this story. Yeah, hold on, man. That was good. Actually, we were supposed to probably even do this beforehand. I'm forgetting.
Yeah. Go ahead and shout that out. I'll tell you, got that Irish coffee this morning, man. You bugging.
Yeah. Something like
Copyright
earlier.
disclaimer. Under Section Act 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research, aka fair use bitch.
They were actually denied entry at this gate. Now, this was already bizarre because the day before, they both went into this exact entry point, so it delayed their ability to warm up and get ready for the race. And this is where things got even muddier, because many people were under the impression that Fraser-Pryce and Sha'Carri Richardson were severely hindered with their warm-up, and therefore were not able to compete well. Some even speculated that Fraser-Pryce was not able to get to the warm-up area in time, and therefore had to withdraw because there was just not enough time. Over the course of just 1 or 2 hours, there were hundreds and hundreds of articles speculating what happened, saying that this was a big failure on the Paris Olympics part, and others were even saying that Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce needs to sue the International Olympic Committee because of this oversight. But over the past couple of hours, the truth has come out, and the truth came out from Fraser-Pryce's team, who said that she actually was able to get inside the stadium, she was able to get a decent warm-up in, but it was during the warm-up where she found out that she could not perform as well as she wanted because of a leg injury. Now, for those of you who don't know, Fraser-Pryce has been riddled with injury for the past 2 years. She was injured last year in 2023. She did make it to the World Finals, but her build-up to that point was severely damaged. And the same thing happened this season. She was injured for much of the early months, and because of these nagging injuries, she said that she only had about a month or a month and a half of decent training heading into this year's Olympic Games. Indeed, she did run very well in the opening heats, but because of this injury, she was just not able to perform how she wanted. It was just too much pain, and therefore she had to withdraw. Now, I've already expressed my sadness.
Nah, she gotta fight through that injury. Fuck that. You're an Olympian. You gotta get to it.
Cat. That's
You gotta get to it. I'm not on her side no more.
I think the video came out and they threatened her, was like, you better pull that shit back and say that you fucked up, you pulled out, or you ain't coming back to the next Olympics.
Yeah, them bitches sad though. You see how fast they was running though?
Cheetah.
It looked like they went faster than the men. I didn't look at the time. They just, pay attention to the exact time.
Bro, when you saw that relay that America lost the gold, and that I don't know who she was.
Oh, yeah,
Scandinavia. Bro, she was skating in air. Like, I don't even know how she was running that fast. That shit looked crazy.
I was looking at
my. I was like, what? I was like, where? I said, how is she even catching up? How she was just 4th place.
Yeah, bro.
Like, old girl was burning her. This, she just came skating like.
Yep. I seen that. Look at her. I could almost count it. I was like, damn. You see her coming on the side, and I'm like, damn. She hitting the same amount of strides, and her strides are just longer. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's a wrap.
Yeah, I thought she was on a fucking jetpack because she was gone. I was like, what the fuck? Then that 100-meter was crazy because of the fact because a lot of people were complaining. If you got that clip of the 100-meter with
Yeah,
old boy
yeah,
Lyle, and they said this guy's foot had crossed the finish line first before he did, but then the
I
rule
thought Jamaica
states.
won
Yeah, no, but the rule states
it.
the
Torso.
chest. It's whoever.
torso.
Yeah, the chest.
Yeah.
Whoever's come first from the chest, that's who wins. So technically, like even old boy knew he had it because he told him, "I think you got it, big dog." You understand what I'm saying? He told him that straight up. So that was kind of crazy. That to live that down, that's kind of nuts, bro. Imagine that you cross the finish line with your foot like way over because he put his chest out. I mean, but that's part of the rules.
A motherfucking laser little wall. So whoever break that.
Yeah. Listen, that they got the rules. Same with your chest.
Same with your chest. Yeah, that lean. Got lean into it.
Yeah. Now you know why they be doing those weird poses when they get to the finish line, It's the chest.
Yeah.
Get your chest out there. Because they got the same time, but it was like 500 milli. Well, I forgot how much of a second.
Yeah, 500 millis or whatever.
Yeah.
Even right there, you see, it looked like dude in the lane number 4. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He's already there.
Yeah.
Like he was already walking to get a hot dog pause. He was already ready to get some popcorn.
I mean, even in lane 3, you see, their foot was all going across, but
it was about it was about to be 3 Jamaicans because it was all the Jamaicans right behind them. Bro.
Two. Yeah, boom.
They were all right next to each other.
That Jamaican in lane 5 too?
Yeah. I think so. Is it? There was 3 of them. There was 3 Jamaicans there, wasn't it?
Well,
where's the race at? Get the clip of the race. You gotta see them take off. Like that right there is crazy.
But yeah, that right
there. Shout out to all the Olympians.
Yeah, man. All that hard work. I mean, they make money off season. Anybody who wants to train, I guess. For the Olympics.
Like, not compared to what they do, like at all. Like the Olympics is like ripping motherfuckers off, man. That's why it's
So do the Olympic people pay them like throughout the year while they're training and shit? Like, do they just like that's it? Like that's their job to train for the Olympics every time? That's it.
I really don't know. I just know that if you a shot putter, for example, like I don't think just doing shot put pay the bills between now and next year. And I gotta still qualify. Just all those things. Like even if I'm a runner, you see some runners, they got about 2 Olympics in their repertoire before. You know what I mean? Because who was fast before Sha'Carri Richardson? It was who? I think of nobody like FloJo. You know what I'm saying?
Race Jones.
Yeah, I'm about to say. Yeah, Ray. Listen, people fade out. That's how quick it is. Shout out to Jay Guapo for the quick facts.
Was that her name? The cheating chick? Was her name Grace Jones or something else? My fault.
Close enough. We know what you're saying. If they really want to find out, you can Google it. You know what I'm saying? We know what you're saying. We know what you're saying.
That's funny.
But yeah, man, like that race was close. That race was, like I said, if it came to who crossed the line first, we know the Jamaican crossed the line first.
Yeah.
We know that. That's a fact already. And he knows that. But when it comes to the rules, USA won.
Damn.
That's it.
Shout out to all the Olympians, man. They putting in good work, man. This shit is exciting to see. I see all the highlights. I don't really watch TV, but shit is alright.
You seen the judo one? Well, boy was the champion. I guess through the qualifier, he faced this other guy. Like the guy got disqualified because he kind of like kicked him in the nuts, kind of after he threw him down. Like some French guy. He's the champion. He's the gold Olympian champion. Man, he's nasty, bro. That motherfucker fucks some motherfuckers up. Like judo is very interesting. After I saw the champion cry on the women's side, I started paying attention on the men's side, and that was crazy. That's like watching a Kumite with no blood.
Yeah,
Yeah, that no blood shit. No blood shit is hard.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, boss.
But yeah, man, like we see what happens now that the game is over.
This is Joe Rogan talking about the money behind the Olympics.
Giant scam. There's two things going on simultaneously. Okay, you have the best athletes in the world participating in their disciplines. That's happening, and then on top of that, you have enormous amounts of money being made, and none of it's going to the athletes. It is a giant scam. So the kind of people that are putting together that ridiculous opening ceremony where you got a bunch of drag queens and the Last Supper and all that.
Yeah, well, I
wild
didn't
shit,
understand that.
Nobody understands it because it's not made by athletes. It's not made by the Olympics. It's made by the people that are in charge of putting the Olympics out. So they're the ones who are reaping all the money and sucking all the cash out of these athletes.
Got it.
Not only do they do that, but then they'll go to places like Brazil. And so if it's going to be in Brazil, they build this fucking enormous place for it to participate in, all the different arenas where different people do their thing. And then after that, nothing. So, and then all the people there who are poor are like, hey, where the fuck did this money come from? And why didn't you just spend it on the community? Why did you do this?
Yeah.
Why'd you do this for volleyball? Like, is volleyball that fucking important that you didn't like use that money to like help people?
Yeah, that's
bizarre.
That sucks.
The money they make is astronomical. The Olympics makes billions and billions of money in television revenue and advertising revenue, and they don't give any of it to the athletes.
So it just goes to like the Olympic Committee.
They're just balling.
Wow.
Yeah, and these are the crazy people that are putting on the Last Supper with transsexuals. That's what they're doing.
Was it the Last Supper?
Yeah,
I saw something out like
fuck. It was.
It said something like some Greek
nonsense. That was they tried to say that after the fact. The lady who was playing Jesus literally said she was Olympic Jesus. She was joking around about being Olympic Jesus because she was in the same position Jesus was in the Last Supper.
Yeah.
She had the halo behind her head. They're being artsy. They're being fun, but it's not the place for it. I mean, it's pushing this weird agenda in this place where people are already getting fucked over, right? The whole Olympics is just people getting fucked over.
Yeah, I mean, if you're the best athletes in the world representing your country, at the highest level, that possibly humanly possible. For one, you should be getting compensated.
A shitload of money.
You know what I mean?
You
should be getting compensated. Getting paid now. Why the fuck
I
not
think
the
that there
Olympics?
should be something that's more focused on the extravagance of like this moment of like the athletes waiting so long to be able to do this.
They got the spotlight on his head, bro. Oh, look at
athlete focused, and not so much like a show. Or
they
like
let
this,
some
like,
wacky gay dude get a hold of the reins, and he decided to do this, and that's what it was. It's literally what it is. That's literally what it is.
That's insane, man. That is insane.
Now look. I agree with Joe Rogan is saying, but y'all niggas ever watch the volleyball? Them bitches is cakey. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, that was great.
The volleyball players is looking real thickish.
Let's just say I will be paying attention to the volleyball courts a little more now. You
Dude, that should be crazy. It's like, come on. But I agree with Joe Rogan, man. But at the end of the day, at the same time, if you mastered your craft and you competing on the world stage for your country and you will go down in the history books as an Olympian, I mean, I don't think the athletes really care about the money, honestly. For real. Like what the fuck is LeBron James gonna do with $37,000? Like
that's LeBron James. He plays for the NBA, bro. What about the track and field people? What about the people with the pole vault? What about the gymnasts? What about they're not making LeBron James money, nor Steph Curry money. None of that. They're not making none of that type of money.
they still Olympians though, and I think that's more important to them than the money. I'm just saying, kind of like me on YouTube. It's like I don't really care about the YouTube checks per se, but I know as long as my channel stay active, nigga, I'm gonna live forever. Like it's a legacy kind of thing, and I think that's where they coming from. They like fuck the money. I'm repping.
All
It is
right,
what
so
it is.
that's when you like 18 to 26. But what about when you 32 and you ain't in the Olympics no fucking more? And they don't even. You might had a record, but you had a record for the fucking pole vault or the javelin throw. Like, what is that person that's still, you know what I mean, dedicated? Remember Dan and Dave from the Olympics a long time ago when we was like, I don't know if that was like the late 80s, early 90s, but they was the athletes, you know what I'm saying? They had Pepsi and Coke and all that shit. Like they faded off into, I don't know. I don't think like the
cause they just use and abuse them, bro. Is what they can get. Like whoever gets on the Wheaties box.
I mean,
you understand?
I see what you're saying, Jay Guapo, because it's for the pride of your country and shit. But nowadays, like on the Joe Rogan, like for the amount of money, like when they just had the World Games, like the soccer shit in Qatar or whatever, they were showing how they built stadiums in like months and months. Instead of like it would take a year or two, they built that shit just for these soccer games, and how they had all types of human rights violations because they was like shipping in like damn near slave labor and all that shit. But point being, all the money that gets moved around with these world games and shit, and that shit just gets like not redistributed properly. Like that's just crazy. Like,
Definitely don't. I mean, that shit is like the Red Cross, bro. All that money that people sending there goes to the staff before it goes out to the people. You know
That's a good analogy. Red Cross talk. But yeah, I do also agree that most of that money should be bust down with the local economy. Fact though, but I don't know, as far as the athletes go, man, just rep your country. You're gonna live forever. You good, but
all right. So you're the athlete that says you'll do it for free. You'll do it for free.
All right.
Fuck that. I'm the opposite. He's gonna be a speed skater.
I would do it for free personally.
Winter Olympics speed skater for free.
I mean, why not? Like I do YouTube for free. Jay Money doing it for free right now.
But it's not for our nation. You understand what I'm saying? It's not for our nation. Like this is, if we was on a national scale, in a worldly scale, doing this just for the love, you know, we could be, but we're not, because it's not marketed to that yet. You understand? But in reality, like I need some money. Fuck that. Pepsi's getting paid. Coke's getting paid. Everybody's getting paid. I want to get paid too. Fuck that. Listen, matter of fact, I'm gonna do him like Training Day. He don't want his share, I'll take his share. Give me Jay Guapo's share. I'll take that. He can do it for the love of his country. I'll buy him some food later on. He'll be all right. He's good.
Culture.
Yeah, man. Listen, man, that's crazy. Not these days. These days, like especially these athletes, like them Olympians, like you said, like they should be compensating for this because they live and breathe and eat that. Pause. You understand what I'm saying? Or that's all they do to get there, to be great, to try to get a medal, to represent. Like, you know, the other athletes, I think they have time off. These guys is getting ready to, I think you said, all year round. They training. They got to get ready.
Yeah. I mean, they gotta make some kind of money some way, but I think that maybe now we see the sheer magnitude of the money that flows, and it just in them 4 years you should have some type of legit salary that they can display as public record, because it's a national expense. You're gonna represent us, therefore you should get a salary of XYZ. You know, Westside TMZ building. Salute, shout out to you.
What up,
Westside?
Right, nighttime. Westside, pull up.
Meg Bro, what up? Pull up. Everybody hit the link. More than welcome to come up. Y'all show.
Who's got to change your name to Jay? Put a J in front of your name, though, before you pull up.
Make sure we'll bless you. We'll knight you with the J name. We got Jay Guapo here, original name giver. He is the knighthood, sir. He will knight you. He will have a name.
Crazy.
Come up and
Shout out to
enjoy.
shout out to the Olympics though, man.
Yeah, man. Hell of a show. Hell of a show with the athletes, not the extra events, man. You know what I mean? A lot of craziness. And they still talking about it and everything that's going down now. If you feel like, look, they showed the fourth horse, right? All of a sudden, that whole Iran shit is popping off. You think that's a coincidence?
We're shaking in Iran. I didn't see that shit.
Yeah, this shit's about to pop right now, man. Shit's crazy over there.
The leader of Hamas
got popped
in Iran. So basically, okay, you familiar with Hamas, right?
Yeah, the niggas who paraglided down to that beach that day and was murking everybody.
All right, so yeah, but they are like, extension of Iran type shit. So anyway, boom, you got the presidential election in Iran, and they had like the election, and then they had the celebration or whatever, the inauguration of the new president in Iran, and the Hamas leader that's fighting Israel went over there, to celebrate that. So he's staying on the grounds, and where he's at in the guest house on the presidential compound gets bombed, took him and his bodyguard out. The same day that there was also missile strikes on another, that U.S. struck somebody in Iraq, and Israel struck somebody in one of the Houthis, and this dude got popped in the Capitol on the presidential compound. You know what I'm saying? All the enemies of, Israel got took out the same day. But Israel never claimed, they never claimed responsibility in like yet, but everybody
pretty much they did the Godfather scene when he was christening the baby, when everybody was getting hit on the same day.
That's it.
And then
that's it, crazy.
The original story was
Never ask me about my business.
They were saying it was a missile strike, right? And but that was like, it could be countered because they said it. Iran's got some of the best anti-air defenses, in the world. Like, and if y'all ever used to watch like Iron Eagle,
yeah, no, they do.
They was always fighting Iran, right? All the missiles and shit. So, but they said now the real story is that the room that he was staying in, it was a bomb planted in that room 2 months ago. So
inside job.
Yeah. So it's just crazy.
Listen, who knows if they try to do him like Hitler? Who knows they try to do him like Hitler? Valkyrie type shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. So yeah, it's about to pop off over there, man.
Damn, son. World War III, here we go.
That's what I'm saying. They waiting for that. See, if World War III pop off, there's no election, bro.
Yeah.
They gonna draft people. They getting drafted. People are getting drafted.
Yeah, I see they just changed that too. They wrote that into some type of But yeah.
No pay. No pay. You gotta serve your country.
Salute, straight drop.
Yeah.
Straight drop. Now that's crazy, son. Damn. Another war, man. I done seen a few of them shits in my day. Like 3 at this point.
It's insane. The crazy part, the craziest part is this, right? Think of the soldiers that don't got no problem with each other, but they gotta kill each other because of political pussies.
Okay, sit down, man.
Cause that's what it is now.
Jeter in the building. Straight drop is Jeter. Okay.
Hell no.
Yeah. Anyway, saying J Harlem. Yeah, you got the. I don't know. They make a draft. You think? I mean, I can't see. I don't know, bro. The draft.
I see some anarchy. That draft pop off. I see some anarchy. Them youngins is not going down like that without a fight, bro. They don't believe in this system.
Yeah.
They're against the system. And they the first ones to go. 18 plus, bro. They gone.
I don't think I qualify, man.
Yeah, I mean,
No, we done. We done. We done.
I would definitely like if they came to get my son. I would volunteer for the nigga on some Hunger Games shit. Like, nah, leave this nigga. I'ma go. You know what I mean? But I don't think they drafted me.
Nah. They leaving you behind the glass, bro, just in case an emergency, bro. Don't worry about it. They got us just in case an emergency. That's when they're gonna pull all the ex-vets and be like, listen, guys, everybody's gone. You guys are up. You guys are up. Let's go. They gonna get Granny out of jail. They're gonna give her back her fucking bulletproof vest.
I would love for her to be my team captain.
Yo, she can go in the foxhole with me any day.
Straight kneecap strategy. She gonna be training kneecap strategy.
Yeah, definitely. I think Trump would definitely stop the war. Definitely. You know what I mean. He knows too many people. He's connected. And if this girl gets in the office, I think it's over, bro. Every time Democrats in office, there's always a war, man. There's always some shit, some conflict. You know what I'm saying? Like, and here's the crazy thing: how come there's no more news on Ukraine? But yeah, everywhere on World Star, you see drones killing soldiers. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Ukraine been fucking them boys up for a long time on the low. Oh.
Yeah, we supporting them.
Yeah. And Ukraine is fucking mad crooked. They have like one of the most crooked governments and shit too. That's another thing they kind of skip past. But
J Money, let's go to Ukraine, sir. You see them bitches over there, sir?
No, man. Yeah, they be lit.
Lord.
Army guy salute. Army guy, you know, he told you his stories about that, or you heard his stories about Ukraine. Lit.
Them bitches in Ukraine. You thought Colombia was lit. Lord. Man, listen. Shit.
Strictly for content. Strictly for content.
Yo, you know where we gotta go, good fellas? We gotta go to El Salvador too, man. Lord.
Nice out there. You been out there?
Nah.
We gotta go to the next motherfucking rally.
Nah. Fuck these rallies.
Body crazy, curvy places. Yeah. Body crazy, curvy places. Look at how body ended up in Katy Bay. Yeah, you look good, but they still want to love.
Got the pantsuit with the stomach showing. That's
yeah.
Nah, this is. I think I said it on somebody live. I can't remember, but this shit is a loop. Like, so remember Bill Clinton did this shit? He did the same shit. He was on City Hall. He started playing the saxophone. This is the same. It was lit, but this is the same. It's a strategy. It's crazy, son.
Yeah, man. They paid them. You saw how they outed her out. I don't know if you saw that, where they basically showed that she was begging these rappers to come up to get and you put it like this, I want to know how much they paid Quavo and her to go up there.
I don't care.
Find out what it was.
I don't care if I see a rapper in the rally. That still don't make me vote for you. I ain't gonna hold you.
But they do it to the fans. You gotta remember, a lot of fans out here, they're literally claned up. These people are literally on some fucking what you call that? Sipping the Kool-Aid shit on these people. You understand what I mean? So whatever that artist says, they're gonna do it, bro.
She should have.
It's crazy.
What she should have did. Kamala should have got the Punjabi MC. Remember that nigga? The Punjabi MC? That's what she should have got.
And then have Jay-Z come out. It's The Rock in the building.
Yeah.
As soon as the beat drop.
Man.
Yeah,
That's
man.
good. We live in a cold world, man. We just be macking though, but this shit is ugly out here, man.
It's bad. It's really
Sit my
bad.
ass in the crib.
Listen,
I'll be
it's gonna
in the
take an
crib.
earthquake or a comet to shake motherfuckers up, bro. When people ain't got to go to work no more and they worrying about surviving, that's when people gonna wake up. But we wait till we hit the number 1 spot on YouTube, then that can happen. Y'all, salute to everybody with us in the morning. You know what I mean? Appreciate you guys here. Round 4, J's in the morning, light your J's, going to work, coming from work. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody with us.
King of the sun.
What? Hey.
Oh man. Yo, good fellas. Y'all
did that.
Good fellas. Y'all picking her up or y'all putting her on her back? What y'all doing with it?
All the above.
I'm
picking that up.
I'm keep spinning her out the room, dog. Fuck out of here.
I'm picking it up. I'm picking it up.
Nah.
I'm picking it up, setting it down.
That's gotta look crazy though. That's gotta look crazy. Like, I mean, come on, man.
I don't know.
You saw how baggy her clothes was? Look at her, look. Like,
King of the sun. Bust a bus back to just put a lock on the town. Not on my bitch coming.
Jay Guapo want him to do that to her. Right there, riding it.
Nah, I can't take a ride from that. I gotta pick her up and close my eyes, nigga.
She wanna do a spin.
That's like the same.
Yeah, you can imagine that shorty on top, and she just decides she wanted to do a 360 on your shit, bro.
Yeah, she can do that.
She could definitely. She could definitely.
Yeah, she can have that. She fun size. That's like them dolls and shit they make. That's like the real life size. But yeah, she's with it. Her Instagram is lit. I thought I had some more of that. I was gonna make a reel.
Her Instagram is lit.
Her Instagram is lit. You see how she giving it up.
Listen, man. I don't know, bro. Shouts to her, man. Shouts to her.
Salute to her.
For real. Shouts to her, man. Yeah, man. That's something different. That's something different for sure. Yeah, that's too good. Yeah. So you bagged out. You see her in the club. You walk in the club, and she's on the dance floor doing that same routine, and then she winks at you.
Oh yeah, I'm taking it.
Oh, I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna sit down and start spinning with her. Like, I like it. I like your confidence. It's her confidence.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yo, look. Back when I was in college, there was a girl who was in a wheelchair and shit, right? But she would always go to the college parties and shit. And I liked her confidence. I thought it was lit. Like, she not soaking up and being mad at the world. She would pull up to the parties, and niggas, drunk college kids, not me, but some of our mans, they was like picking her up out the wheelchair, passing her around, everybody dubbing on her and shit. And it was cool though. I thought it was just a cool gesture to make her feel included. So if I seen her in the club on the floor doing that, oh yeah, I'm getting down there. You lit. I fuck with your confidence. Let's go.
Let's go home. Let's go home. Come on. She's like, I need you to take me home, she says. Hey, yo, listen, I don't know, man. I got to see how those scars are, man. Like, I don't know, man.
They below the, you know what I mean? They on the legs.
King of the sun. Bust a bus back to just put a lock on the town.
I tell you what, you ever cheat on her, she'll do a flying kick to the face, yo. She can push herself off the ground real quick, man. That's crazy. I don't know. I can't. I wouldn't take her home. I'll probably buy her a drink just to say I seen you on the TikTok or something.
Oh man.
Like, hey, you the girl from TikTok? Oh yeah. Somebody to get her a drink, man. She's good. And I'll walk away. Like I don't know about that other shit. Y'all wildin'.
That's crazy. Niggas say you gonna walk away. That's disrespectful. I think I'm gonna walk away. Like damn, son. You gonna walk away? That's crazy. Son.
I like to take walks in the morning.
Yeah.
You know, it happens, man. Listen, hey, shout to her, man. Shout to her. Everybody, hey, listen. Everybody deserve love. Everybody deserve love. She get it.
There's somebody for everybody.
Exactly. Now there's about 2 or 3 for somebody. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope. Based on my number count, yeah, it's like what 7 billion people. It's like 5 for everybody, man.
Listen. If we look how many males to females, I think it's more than that.
Yeah,
I think it's more than that. And if you chop that down by the letter company, there's more than that.
Yeah. That's dope.
Listen, the last of a dying few. Stay strong out there, gentlemen. They killing us. They killing us, man. One way or the other, physically and mentally, man. They killing us, man. They trying though. As long as you stay tuned to the James Morning Show, you be all right. You be safe. We tell you where the tunnels are. We tell you how to fucking store your food like J Bog. He got the motherfucking end of the world pack ready for you. He about to put that list out on the next episode for y'all who don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? That's just gonna be real. Apocalyptic, man. Listen, I'll tell you what was the last scare we just had? It was supposed to be some comet or something that was supposed to hit us or something like that. Remember that? It was like, yeah, we might get hit. Bro, man, listen, I went and bought those little candles that last like 4 hours a piece. Bro, I bought some lighting helmets, dude. I was ready, bro. So when you was talking about that earlier, I can agree, understand what you're saying, man. Listen, you better have food and you better be protecting. So if you ain't got either or, you a target or you gonna die. That's it.
But that's what I was saying. I wasn't necessarily preparing for like to last for months and months. It was just more so.
I mean, you can do what you can because you ain't got that much space. You know what I'm saying?
I think for chaos, my preparation is like I don't have no fucking bunch of farmland somewhere where I can have a bunker and motherfuckers that really think it out. I'm like, I got enough where I can get by maybe a month or so up in this motherfucker with little water and this is shit they tell you and be able to fight off the people that's finna come try to take shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's worried about. You know what I'm saying? Like the purge situations. Like okay, well. I got enough this and that to keep somebody up off of my block for a while, as long as they ain't, with the army and no shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
purge happens. You purging? Purge happens, or you staying home? You locking up?
No, I'm staying home and locking down.
I'm locking up too. Fuck that shit. I ain't going outside, nigga. I'm locking it down.
Like, what if just start taking shit and breaking into houses and doing dumb shit? Like, what could I like? All right, well, I could at least been thinking about that for more years. So that's all I got to say about that. But yeah,
you purging Jay Harlem?
Oh, he just got took out for the purge. I don't
know. I might go to the tallest building in my city with a 18-pack White Claws with a sniper rifle. Just have some fun. I don't know, but most likely I'm staying in the crib too. I ain't gonna hold you.
You snipe off your roof at your house. Fuck it.
Nah.
Then anybody that you take out, they deserved it because they was coming out your way. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all.
True.
You know what I mean? Y'all was out here for a reason.
True. That's true.
Bad. Yeah, I got cut off. Yeah, shit. I'm purging for real. I got a fucking list. I got a fucking list, man. Shit. It's a listen. You better not be within arm's reach, pause, because you might be catching a box. Fuck that. Listen.
That purge shit is like, it's kind of like, it's wrong, but it's right. So if nobody can commit a crime all year except one night, that's lit. But then when they start kidnapping the poor people and sending in special strike teams to the barrios and to the ghettos, that's when they get wrong at. You know what I mean? So
population control.
Yeah. So but the idea itself is like, don't commit no crimes all year, and then this one night you go wild out.
You go kill.
Most of the niggas thinking about robbing banks, but then they take all the big bills out the bank, so that's a setup. You know what I mean? So it's like, man, they be doing the most. Like, just let it be what it's gonna be. But
But here's the thing: even if you lock up, that don't mean people can't come after you.
Yeah, all that.
You know what I'm saying? There's no rules, bro. You can't call the cops. You can get no medical attention, no nothing, bro.
I mean, but just like the Panic Room, remember that shit with Jodie Foster?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
But back to like in Israel though, in all their buildings, like in their building code, they have to have like a panic room.
Panic room?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, like that's been when they held the October 7th that shit happened. A lot of footage was people that was hiding in their house. Like that's part of it. Like if you live along this border in this region, like you gotta have that because this shit might happen. And it's like a little safe they can walk in that's got its own air supply, all that shit. Let me see.
I mean, I know back in the day they used to have a lot of nuke spot out here in the city and shit because they used to think, niggas was gonna drop a nuke on New York. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of sealed up areas also because of that. Yeah, I believe that. Man, that's crazy. So I'm saying we wouldn't even know what to do, bro. Some shit you just see some shit in the air just come down and just fucking fireball all of a sudden, some Terminator 2 shit. You understand what I mean? Like that, like imagine that shit. Like the side of that is crazy. Just seeing that shit, even back then, I remember that movie. I was like, yo, that shit happened. That shit is crazy. We dead.
The house now gotta have a safe room. Safe rooms are mandatory for. Let me show you real quick. Make this one of the last.
Yo, you got to get that clip that I showed you about that frontier captain. He got arrested for that domestic. Yo, Jay Guapo, listen to this. You going to work, right? You're a pilot. You about to take off. You think everything is good, and they said, stop the fucking plane. You need to get the fuck off, and they arrest your ass for domestic violence.
It's crazy.
He was trying to get away. He was trying to think like it was a regular day at work.
That's good. So who flew the plane? Co-pilot?
I don't know. They probably canceled that flight. You know how it is. You gotta have two pilots to fly a plane, bro. So it was his fault, bro. He's over there doing some shit he wasn't supposed to do. Got locked up. Now the flight's canceled. You imagine that? You got to go to DR. Frontier people.
Crazy.
they going to flips. They like, we going to flips party, baby. We doing good. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
That's crazy.
It's a safe room in this
I have between 0 to 10 seconds to get from wherever I am in the house into this room.
It's not very long, Adele.
It's not at all. And I don't always make it if I'm in the bathroom, if I'm in the shower. I don't make it in time. And then when I get here, I have to close the iron window and then close that window as well. Yeah.
And
then I'm safe.
Then and only then. And God forbid, like you said, if you're in the bathroom. 0 to 10.
No, I don't get here. If I'm in the middle of the shower, I don't get here in 0 to 10.
But this is your safe room.
But this is my safe room.
And every home in the community has one.
Every home within 7 kilometers of the border has to have a room that is basically a bomb shelter. This is the mortar pieces that I found in my room. It's really sharp. I mean, it doesn't look like anything, but if this is speeding, it could
It could cause a lot of
Cause a
damage,
lot of
though.
damage.
It is sharp and it's flying out of an explosion.
Yeah.
People have been killed by shrapnel many
Absolutely.
times. As we know.
Absolutely. In fact, 2 people were killed in my community by shrapnel. A third lost both of his legs. And if you'd like, I can take you to see where.
Yeah.
She about to take him to that girl who was spinning on the floor to bust the house.
Who be the king of the sound?
She got hit with some shrapnel.
That's the neighbor right there.
Yo, listen, that's how she was ducking the rest of the shrapnel.
That's
VR flights canceled. What do you think? You think he was texting his wife? He was arguing with his wife on the text, like "fuck you, I'm out of here. Y'all ain't never gonna see you again." Oh yeah, called the cops.
Yeah, where you at? On runway 12. Okay.
Get him. He's about to leave. He's about to escape the country. He's going to Flip Flops party.
All right, good fellas. I gotta spin, man. I appreciate y'all for having me in the morning, man.
Thanks for having me, man. Come through, man. Next time, man. Have a good one, brother. Yes, sir.
All right, Jay Money, Jay Harlem. Y'all hold it down, son. Facto. Good shit. I bet.
Yeah, we right at that.
Yo. Yes, sir. Listen, actually, we went over 2 hours. We just didn't know it.
Bypass. Yeah, we had
So
the false.
we had the VIP Phantom show earlier. We don't know if people was there, but definitely private audience pause. But we here. Thanks for everybody being with us. You know, another day, round 4. It was definitely a good show. Jay, appreciate it again, man. Another day, another morning, man.
Man, appreciate y'all that pulled up. Let me see. I go through the quick list. Let's see here. We had Backpack, Val to Behind the Barbie, Swells of course, Rico Citizen, Sunday Night Smoke, My Skin's Money, first time pulling up. Thank you, sir. Alim,
yes,
Ray Elroy, you already know what it is. TMZ all the way from Africa, and the elusive straight drop stop through today. But yeah, we appreciate y'all for pulling up. Could have been anywhere in the YouTube space, but you decided to pull up with your boys, Jay in the morning.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Number 1 morning show. Period.
But with all that said, folks, we ain't got nothing else for you, so we're gonna get the fuck out of here. Thanks for pulling up.